Hi, my name is Thomalla. I'm a licensed psychologist, and I would like to share 5 best practices that can make a business more conducive to neurodiversity. First, if you want to make your business feel welcoming to people who think differently from you, please remove the term neurodivergent from your vocabulary. Neurodiversity, like the term racial diversity, is a valid concept. The only way the term neurodivergent can exist, however, is for there to be a neurotypical standard to which it is compared. There is not. Using the term reinforces the idea that there are right and wrong ways to think. There are not. Most people who struggle with ADHD, OCD, or are on the autism spectrum like to think of neurodiversity as being similar to the chromatic scale. There are no typical notes, there are no divergent notes, and the best songs celebrate all the sharps and flats. Composing a good team is about harmoniously connecting a variety of individuals with a compelling theme. Secondly, it is important to understand that most effective teams already have neurodiversity. It just often goes to waste. People recognize that some organizations have prescribed social norms, and variance is discouraged. Workers must expend time, energy, and resources to appear cast in the desired mold to keep their jobs or to get ahead. If you truly want neurodiversity amongst your employees, first recognize that it already exists, encourage its expression, and foster it to flourish. Nothing says I support neurodiversity like actually supporting neurodiversity. Number 3, people seeking reasonable accommodation at work need to claim and document a disability as prescribed by the Americans with Disabilities Act. Generally, the provision costs the businesses very little. Imagine how much diversity we could build on teams at all levels if we offered accommodation simply based on basic needs and preferences. Some companies fear variation amongst their staff because if Sally gets X, then sure enough, John is also going to want X. Oh, okay. This is really quite a simple matter to address. If accommodation is requested, document and track it along with performance. If the accommodation is used and the goals are met, sweet, who cares? If it is not used or goals are not met, it goes away, simple. 4, as far as diversity goes, I have seen great companies doing terrible things because they rely on faulty automation. It's the technology. A prejudice is an automatic thought that is based on faulty information. Systemic prejudice is an automated technology based on faulty information. Most performance tracking systems, for example, leave employees feeling unappreciated and managers feeling overwhelmed. Everyone is just generating senseless verbiage into performance tracking systems because they have meaningless generic goals superimposed over strict deadlines. Most companies have managers and managing systems that cannot adapt to the reality of the goods, services, and structures of their business. There are good managerial trainings and AI-assisted management systems available. Everyone is just simply clinging to the status quo, however, just to keep the boat afloat when we could be building submarines. We need consultants, policy, and trained managers who understand these issues, the dynamics of their business, and implement the needed tools. When this happens, businesses provide more accommodation. Employees are satisfied, teams are stronger, and businesses profit. Finally, number 5, most people want to hang out with people with whom they feel a kindred spirit or with whom they have things in common. For example, high-level managers tend to be more similar than different. Another way to approach this, however, is to include people by developing a team spirit that celebrates our differences. Celebration of diversity becomes our kindred spirit, and the things we build in common are tolerance and appreciation of those differences. Leadership drives our kindred spirit, and managers must develop the things and experiences we hold in common by building up people and supporting everyone on the team. I would like to thank Authority Magazine for building this discussion, and I wish you a positive and productive day. Thank you.